What's going on?
You guys had a lot of changes throughout the season in the last 3 months, like the free agent guys, the Dennis trade, the Anthony's injury, and finally the Moody trade. How have you guys approached the kind of rotations, the different changes you had to adapt to?
Yeah, good question. I mean, it's a season, so throughout the season, it's a lot of adjustments, highs, lows, different things you got to be ready, things that you expect, things that you don't expect. So I think those are just elements that you didn't expect that come on, and you got to adapt when it happens.
Do you have any conversations with Raymond regards today, and what's your approach to this?
To the skills challenge, the win. I really don't know the format or as much as what's going on with it, but I mean, we got the skills, so just got to go execute. Yes, I did have a Filipino friend growing up. Actually, when I went to Montverde, and it was kids from all over the world, and in my dorm, it was a couple of kids from the Philippines. It was one guy. His name was Leo, but a lot of guys have different, have different names that when they're here. Then, and then Jalen Green also growing up. He's from the Philippines. No problem.
5 years from now, who do you think will be the face of the NBA?
5 years from now, it's a lot of guys that have been doing good, but I'm gonna go with I'm gonna say Cade Cunningham. Yeah, that's my dog. That was my roommate in high school, and the player that he is, but also the person that he is, I think that's a title that he can hold up.
What was the last thing you Googled?
What was the last thing I Googled? Honestly, I've been learning a lot about like tech, Silicon Valley. I just got done watching the story of the startup of Uber. I'm watching the one on Spotify, so one of those, something like that.
The NBA had a one-on-one tournament. Who do you think would win?
The NBA had a one-on-one tournament. I'm not gonna be in it, so I'll say Kyrie.
Moses, who's the best trash talker in the NBA?
The best trash talker in the NBA is talking over there, Draymond Green.
Who's the worst?
The worst trash talker? I mean, I guess that would have to be somebody that doesn't talk. So, I don't know, somebody that don't talk.
If you were commissioner for one day, what is one rule you would add?
If I was commissioner for one day, what is one rule I would add? I mean, I like the way that the game's play. You know, everybody talk about like the threes and everything, how that could be changed. I don't know how it would be changed or what, but I like to shoot threes. I ain't changing that. That's a good question. I don't know. I got to think about that. First impressions, Jimmy Butler. He's a winner. He's a dog. So he said it to the team, like in certain situations, just throw the ball in the air. He gonna go get it. They already calling him Megatron. He just go get everything. So that's just mentality, that mindset to go by any means necessary is my first impression. You said it's been how long? 25 years. I was not born yet. So. Yeah, I didn't see it for, obviously it was before I was born, so I saw it like later on when I started paying attention more to basketball in the NBA. But yeah, it was crazy to see him doing that stuff, watching all his highlights and seeing him flying through the air, watching the dunk contest, and yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, I like what people say when they say offense wins games, defense wins championships, because defense is more of a systematic thing. The whole team has to be on the same page. So that's kind of what goes into winning a championship, everybody being on the same page and having a system. So I think defense. Yeah, it's crazy to see what Steph is doing. LeBron. Oh, okay. Well, it's still crazy to see what Steph is doing, but it's crazy to see LeBron as well. Like I was even going to say that while talking about Steph, is that LeBron doing it at such a high level and so late in his career. it's like, you can critique games, this and that, what he does good, what he does bad, but at 39 years old, it ain't nothing bad you can do, because ain't nobody else playing at 39 years old. So it's amazing to see him out there doing it. Not only the ability to play basketball, but the ability to do it every night, every other night, is amazing. I don't know. I don't know.
Do you have a fan interaction that stands out to you? Maybe something that made you feel emotional or something just like
Yeah, well, yeah, it's the fan interaction that sticks out, that has stuck out for me over the years. I was just talking to my mom about it, just saying every time I come over here to Oakland, just the feeling that I get when I talk to the fans over here, because obviously they don't get as many touches on the other side of the water. So, like, it's just how appreciative they feel of a high five, of a handshake, and just the interaction. And that it's always good when I get to come over here. And it's also fun for me when I go to the South. Just a different feel. That's where I'm from. So just the interactions with the fans around there is always a good time. Yeah, it's really meaningful for the NBA to include Oakland in the festivities. I'm glad they're doing it just because it's such a good culture over here. I love it every time I come, just talking to the people and just seeing how much they want it, how much they want basketball, how much they want to be a part of things and willing to be a part of things. So just the NBA including Oakland when you come to the Bay is you got to do it. Yeah, Draymond, Steph, Clay, those guys, even Loon, they've talked about Oracle and to a point that made me wanted to come over here and see it. And I wish I could have experienced it, but they talk about the atmosphere, how loud it was, how passionate the fans was, and just how fun it was to play in Oakland. That's a good question. I'm gonna go Jason because Magic. Because he all around. He got the passing. He got everything. I don't think it get better than Kyrie. He might win this whole list. All right, well, Steph, my dog. So I'm gonna go with Steph. Oh, that's a good list right there. Steph, Kyrie, and Iverson is all in that same category. That's a good question. I look at a lot of stuff. It's a lot of quotes that I've seen that I really like. One that comes to mind right now is just be where your feet are, and that might not sound like one that makes you keep going, keep pushing forward because it's not super motivational, but just knowing that makes you appreciate the moment, and when you can do that, then you can move forward a lot easier. Some skills that I've been working on that will help me in the Rising Stars Challenge, just movement, foot placement, how to create power, how to move efficiently. Those are always things that I've been working on. Okay, good question. Well, first off, I want to say how cool it is that you here doing this outside of your comfort zone, trying something different and doing good at it. So first off, I want to acknowledge that. But skills is skills, and that's what the job is. That's what we work on every day. That's what we try to perfect. So just coming out here and being able to showcase what skills you have with the ability is just part of the job, so that'll be cool. It'll be fun. And me personally, I've been watching it for years, watching the Dunks Contest, 3-point shootout skills challenge. So just being able to be a part of that and knowing kids are back home watching me on that screen is cool. My dog. Yeah. That's why I'm doing it, honestly, because it's in San Francisco and just being able to engage with the hometown crowd. This is what we put on, this is what we play, this is who shows us the most love, so being able to perform for them, it's going to be fun.
Are you trying to make
No, we haven't practiced. We played. It was in Houston yesterday on a back-to-back. So we just been on the road, moving, playing a lot. So no, we haven't practiced. But that doesn't mean we're not gonna go out here and show out. Chemistry, we've been together since I've been in the league, so that's my dog. And I don't know what collaborative stuff that we'll be doing, but I think between the two of us, we got all the skills covered.